Eagles. Today is Monday, January 22nd, and welcome back to the Talon Weekly. I'm your host, Izzy Arenas.
And I'm your co-host, Brylan Johnston.
Last week, you might have noticed that the end of the CTE hallway was blocked off. Here's more on why that happened with our editors.
I'm standing here where there happens to be an asbestos contamination in the back CTE building. More on that right now. Early Tuesday morning after Martin Luther King Day, many students and staff were shocked to see the back half of CTE closed off.
I have no idea. I walked up this morning and it's all taped off with construction tape saying that it's a hazard and there's asbestos in the building.
So there was an issue with a tile that came loose in a hole that was in the floor. I'm not an asbestos professional, but all of these old schools have asbestos in them. That's just the nature of these old buildings. And so anytime that there's construction and there's, a concern that asbestos would be airborne, then they, close up everything and do what they do with asbestos.
Asbestos is a natural mineral and carcinogen that is often used in older insulation and wallboard materials, but deemed dangerous to breathe in.
I'm a little bit sympathetic to asbestos. My mother died from mesothelioma, which is asbestos-borne cancer, right? So I know quite a bit about it. I don't think that bothers me as much as all the tile is contaminated with it. Now does it make you start thinking what's up with everything else, right? This is probably safer than it's ever been because it's contained, right? So that's probably really safe.
The construction was later finished and the hallway was back to normal early Wednesday.
Thank you, guys.
Now let's take a look at this week's weather with meteorologist Sophia Hale.
Hi, welcome back to Thunder and Hail. I'm your host, Sophia Hale. Let's go take a look at this week's weather.
Thunder and Hail with Sophia Hale.
Today we're seeing a high of 50 degrees and a low of 31 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow we're seeing a 50% chance of snow. Wednesday we have a high of 49 degrees and a low of 35 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Thursday we have a 30% chance of rain with a high of 48 degrees and a low of 35 degrees, as well as Friday we're seeing a high of 45 degrees and a low of 33 degrees with completely sunny skies. Enjoy the nice weather this week, and I'll see you next week, Eagles.
Thanks, Sophia.
Do you have any questions or stories we can cover? Reach out to us on Instagram at Eldorado Talon.
That's all we have for you this week. Have an
Eagle-tastic week.